Hey guys, it's Nicole. This is just a little paint with me video because I just wanted to de-stress and do something creative during this summer break. The paintings are honestly nothing special, but it was fun, so I hope this inspires you to get creative and make stuff regardless of the outcome. If the paintings don't inspire you, then hopefully my hot girl summer goals will. I'll be sharing what I hope to achieve this summer break. Also, I'm not showing my face in this video like my other paint with me videos because I had 2 wisdom teeth extracted, so I'm still kind of puffy and I can't smile properly, so it's just gonna be me talking through this video on voiceover. Anyway, without further ado, here are some of my summer goals. Okay, wait. Before I start, there's this verse that I want to share that has really helped anchor me whenever I make plans. In their hearts, humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps. Proverbs 16:9. And I think this is a great verse for me in any point in my life because I love planning. I'm an avid planner, so when things don't go according to plan, I can get very hard on myself sometimes. So this verse reminds me that ultimately whatever happens, happens and God is in control, and thank goodness He is. So anyway, my first goal is to improve my language skills. I really wanted to work on languages this summer. I've always had an interest in languages even though I'm not the fastest at picking up the skills, but some languages that I really want to get back to are Hebrew, Japanese, French, and Korean. I took a biblical Hebrew language course online and I haven't had the time or energy to properly look through the notes again, so I'm going to commit to that this summer. And as for Japanese, I did try to study it when I was 13 years old, but I never really got anywhere. Also, I don't want to make goals that are too lofty that I can't achieve it, so I'm just going to focus on learning how to read and write hiragana and katakana this holiday. I think that's more than enough for me. As for French, I took it in Polytechnique and it was one of my favorite modules in my 3 years there. I really enjoyed learning French. It's such a sexy language, and I'm gonna revise the grammar and sentence structures, maybe learn a bit more vocab as well. As for Korean, I'm still a little bummed that I didn't do a really great job for the Korean language module in NUS, so I'm gonna revise the content and see where I went wrong and how I can improve. The next thing that I really want to work on this summer is floorball. So I really fell in love with floorball the past semester. It's a sport that I've wanted to try out ever since my first year in junior college, and I'm really thankful that I'm able to do it in uni, in CAP specifically. And I'm an absolute beginner, so I've got a lot to learn and improve. And along with floorball, I also do want to get fitter in general. I really want to take better care of my health, and the freshman 15 thing is very real, honestly. And although I don't weigh myself, I think the effects of weight gain can still be seen, so I just want to make sure I eat well, sleep well, exercise consistently, while maintaining a healthy relationship with food, because I don't want to start obsessing over losing weight or counting calories. Like I used to do that, and I really don't want to go back there. So it's important to stay fit, but not just physically but also mentally. Speaking of food, I mentioned in my previous video that I have a Notion page where I compiled some recipes that I wanted to try over summer. So I do want to try and cook more and try different recipes. If you have any good recipes to share, please comment down below. Also, I wanted to do more art this summer, so besides painting, I do want to draw a bit, drawing portraits specifically. In fact, when I was painting this Kiki's Delivery Service picture, I enjoyed the part where I was drawing in pencil so much. The way the pencil glides on the paper and the way you can erase and shade. It's nice. So I'd love to draw some portraits in pencil, and I'm thinking of drawing some friends. I don't know if that's weird, but I'll definitely ask for their permission first. But I thought it'd be pretty fun. Another thing on my list of things to do for summer is read. So I have a few books that I've read halfway and I just let it sit on the back burner or on my shelf uncaressed. So I have a lot of books that I do want to read. I just finished one of the books that I showed in my previous video. So the next book that I want to read is His Bloody Project by Graham McCrae Bernadette, and also The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, also The Nowhere Child by Christian White, and of course the Holy Bible by many authors but mainly God. I think this is more than enough on my plate, and I just really enjoy reading. Last year I read a lot of books, I think about 40 plus, but this year I haven't been reading as much, so I thought summer break is a great time to get back to that habit. The next thing that I do want to try to get back to is music. So I used to be a music kid when I was younger, I suppose. Like in secondary school, my CCA or extracurricular activity was string ensemble, so I played the cello, and I do want to get comfortable with sight reading again. And another thing that I really wanted to try this summer is drums. So my dad got a drum set, the electronic one, and I really want to learn a bit and learn with him. So I thought it'd be a great opportunity to bond with my dad and also to pick up a new skill. Speaking of new skill, at the start of the year, I told myself that I wanted to get my driver's license. It was a long journey, honestly. Learning driving was a huge pain, and I'd commute from school to a driving center for like an hour plus back and forth, and it was really tiring, but in the end, I managed to get my driver's license this year. So I'm really very thankful for that. And it was such a huge sense of achievement that I haven't felt in a long time. But anyway, my goal for summer is to drive more, to make use of that driver's license that I have, get familiar with my dad's car so that I can hopefully drive them around in the future and maybe friends in the further future. And speaking of that sense of achievement, I really wanted to get that feeling again, so I signed up for a pottery course. So this course has 4 classes once a week on Saturday, and it's been so much fun. I'm really happy that I did sign up for the course and it's been going great. I definitely have some pottery class content coming up in a future vlog, so you can stay tuned for that. Another thing that I wanted to do this summer is also to study a little for the modules that I intend to take next semester. Also, I'm taking a summer module in June to July, so I'm pretty excited for that. I don't know how in-depth or how intensely or productively I can study for the modules next semester, but at least I want to keep it in the back of my mind so that I can stay mentally prepared for the next academic year, because I foresee a lot of stress coming. I'll be overloading quite a bit in the following semesters in order to keep up, because I did transfer from computer science to communications and new media. So there's a bit of a catch up for me to do. So I just think I'll be pretty stressed, and if I can alleviate some of that stress this summer, that'd be good. Speaking of summer and next semester, I also want to figure out concrete goals for the upcoming academic year. I just want to have some ideas of what I hope to achieve in terms of academics, life, faith, personal development, things like that. As I mentioned, I am a planner, so I really enjoy just setting goals for myself, and of course that sense of achievement when you do achieve those goals, it's a great feeling. Another thing that I hope to do this summer is to start a Behance graphic design portfolio, or a kind of UI UX design portfolio, because at the moment I do aspire to do something in that industry, so I thought it'd be an excellent time to just get started with a bit of graphic design skills during the summer. Another thing that I hope to do this summer is to join and serve in a church ministry. So I am trying to grow more in faith this season in my life, and I hope to continue this for the rest of my life, not just in this season. So one aspect of faith is, of course, just reading the word and having a personal relationship with God. I think that is, of course, the most important aspect, but another aspect is also to show your faith in actions. Of course, we are saved by grace through faith, not by the works of our hands, so that we can't boast, right? But I think it's so important to be able to serve God's kingdom, to be able to serve and love the people around you. So I recently did join a church ministry. I'm in the social media team, and we have a meeting coming up really soon, so I thought it's a great team to be in, because I'm able to combine whatever I learned in school, whatever I learned in graphic design, and apply it to serve God's kingdom. And I think it's a great combination, and I'm really glad that I got into this team to serve. On the more relaxed side of things for this summer, I really want to meet up with friends more. Unfortunately, phase 1.5 or 2 is upon us, so we're not able to go out and do hot girl summer things that we all probably thought we would be doing. But I think there's still ample opportunity to meet up with friends after things get better. Also, I do hope to take myself out on dates. I have a few date ideas that I planned for myself, like I really want to go Chinatown to find elephant pens, and picnic at Marina Barrage or at the beach, thrift shopping, visiting different libraries, etc. I have so many plans, and I'm really very excited for that, because I do enjoy spending time by myself, honestly. So I'm really looking forward to that once things get better. And also, last but not least, I do hope to keep doing YouTube as a hobby. Actually, it's about this time last year when I started to do YouTube more. I was so bored at home during circuit breaker that I just started doing YouTube, and it's been so amazing, and it really kicked off since then. So YouTube is definitely still a hobby. It's not anything super huge. It's just something that I enjoy doing on the side for fun. So I really want to continue doing it, and I actually did want to quit YouTube at one point in time, especially during the semester, because I did get some strange comments and they just made me really uncomfortable. And I am a very sensitive individual, and sometimes it's a good thing, but sometimes it can be a really, really detrimental thing. So I did want to quit at one point, for various reasons, but this holiday has made me realize how much I enjoy making videos, the whole process, sharing memories. I really enjoy all of that. So I think I'm still gonna stay on YouTube as a hobby, and I hope you guys enjoy whatever I put out as well. And it really makes me very, very happy when you guys enjoy my videos. So I'm really thankful that you guys have been so patient and so supportive through everything. And yeah, I think that is all for my summer goals. It is a lot. Once again, I may make plans, but God is in control. Also, a long time ago, a friend sent me a verse that I think is very, very applicable. It's 1 Corinthians 13:1. If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels but have not love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. As much as I can make plans and say all this amazing goals and dreams and aspirations, if I do not love, if I'm not being kind and generous and caring, then what is the point? And I can go on and on about the different verses I can apply to my life now, but I'll save that for another time. And I guess that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I pray that you stay safe, happy, and healthy wherever you are. Bye!